Welcome back. Most people expect their homes to last a long time. In Japan, though, it's common to demolish homes and rebuild from scratch after just 30 years. Economists argue that treating homes as disposable objects robs people of potential assets. Mike Firn reports.
It's the biggest purchase that most people make in their lifetime. But in Japan, a house can be worthless after 15 years and gone in 30. 87% of homes on the market in 2007 were brand new. In spite of rising land prices and spiralling construction costs, architects say little has changed since then because houses aren't built to last.
A lot of the older homes would require an enormous amount of refurbishment to make viable. Because, as I say, they were designed with obsolescence in mind. They were not designed to last, to start with. We're only talking about 20-year-old homes or 15-year-old homes, but even back 20 years ago, as has been the case for generations of homes, obsolescence was the key.
For those that decide to renovate, it's often a labour of love that takes time and effort. Dan and Sayuri Underwood bought this abandoned guest house 8 years ago to turn into a weekend home. The front section of this house is 130 years old, and it was originally in Yokohama, but it was dismantled and driven 5 hours here to Minakami, where it was reassembled. It uses the old Japanese style of architecture where they don't use nails. The pieces slot together and are held in place with pegs. The rooms at the back were added 30 years ago. The agent suggested demolishing them, but the family decided to renovate.
It just seemed like it was great the way it was and had so much potential. And they'd been showing lots of people around and they'd all thought it was too dirty and too old and too rough. But to me, it just looked like I could fix it myself. I could give it some real character. And it was stupid to knock something down that was 30 years old.
Nomura Research Institute says extending the lifespan of homes would strengthen Japan's economy by increasing the value of people's assets. It says the government should encourage the construction of more durable houses. But architects say renovators will remain a minority, even if homes are built to last.
The reality will be that our homes also, 30, 40 years from now, will also be demolished, regardless of the quality of the architecture, because the next guy who buys it will, like our clients, want his own home.
Mike Firn, CCTV, Tokyo.